Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Megan. Today we are taste testing brand new products from Costco this week, and I'm hoping for some good ones. Right here in the middle, we have ourselves this interesting little number, and it is the Overnight Oat and Chia Berry Fairy. So here's what it is. It says it's magic on the bag, and you're going to shake the whole bag, which I really appreciate that is in the instructions. Shake this baby so everything is mixed in, and then you combine it with water. I'm sure you could do milk too. Mix and let it rest for 2 hours or overnight in the fridge, and then enjoy it within 2 days for optimal taste and texture. So this is something, it just says crave for change, turn water into dreams. Wow. All you do is add water. Can I say that I did add some almond milk? Because that's what I had, and so I did it. 6 grams of fiber here. And do we get any protein? Yeah, 5 grams of fiber, a little something, something. Let's give her a go. So here's what it looks like. See those little black spots? That's the chia. And then the berries and whatever else. Oh, okay, that's thick, girl. Yes. Ooh. Here we go. Okay, hold on. You saw me stir that, right? I shook it before I made it. If I had just used water and not the milk, I don't think that would have been a good idea. But also, did they forget to put the berry fairy in there? Because all I'm getting here is oats. It's very oaty. And there's kind of like a little, you thought about it. You thought about adding stuff. Over here it says freeze-dried berries, cranberry and or raspberry powder, blackberry and or blueberry and or raspberry pieces. They can't decide which one they're making that day. So I guess, okay, black carrot juice powder for color. Folks, where are they flavors? They're not in there. Okay, here's a tiny piece of something with berry. I think you're going to have a lot better luck if you just take some oats and your own chia seeds and then overnight them with the milk or water or whatever you want, and then add like some frozen berries or fresh berries to the top. There is little to no flavor in this fella. So it's not disgusting, but there's no flavor. So I'm going to say 1 out of 5. It just tastes like nah, not worth it at all. By the way, the pricing, the list of everything will be down in the description box. Okay, Overnight Oat and Chia Berry Fairy. I'm sorry. That one did not do it for me. No. Bad news. Ooh, which one do I want to try next? Caramel Cups from Béquet. I'm sure that's how you say it, as I said in the What's New video. I'm pretty sure I said it right. Caramel made in Montana. Ooh, with real milk chocolate and Celtic sea salt. Okay, they come individually wrapped, which is quite lovely. I want to know wait a minute, what? All right, so there's no peanut butter in here. Okay. Refrigeration will extend freshness. Now you know. Look at that. Okay. Those are going to be dangerous. Caramely, yum. Chocolatey, yum. Oh, look at that. Okay. I want to take a minute and thank Quince for sponsoring today's video. Quince offers high-end essentials for clothing and home goods, leather products. It really is a beautiful company, and I am adoring all of the pieces that I have been wearing. I'm sure you've been seeing me wear them. I wore this to church just last week. I was singing up there my little heart out and had a wonderful time, felt really good. These are just absolutely beautiful pieces that are going to last and last. And what's great about Quince is that they work with ethical factories. So while you're getting beautiful high-end quality pieces, everything at Quince is priced 50% below what you would find elsewhere. They work with top-tier manufacturers. They cut out the middleman. I have been wearing my gorgeous Quince pieces everywhere. I've been wearing them to church. I have been wearing them to the grocery store. I've been wearing them to holiday events. I have a couple pieces that you might enjoy too. This is one of their most popular cashmere sweaters. It's a lighter sweater, but still gorgeous. I love the cranberry. I also really love the puffer vest. This has been a fun combo for me. And I gotta show you these really cute shoes. Check out those cute shoes. I love these so much. I've been wearing them all the time. They are made of leather. They're a great slip-on shoe. And I think they just go well with everything. I love that Quince only uses safe, ethical, and responsible manufacturing practices. Working with ethical factories is a huge plus, alongside having an amazing quality and being priced 50% less than what you would find in similar brands. Thank you to Quince for sponsoring this video. You can elevate your wardrobe essentials with Quince. You can go to the link in the description box for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. I say we should get back to it, huh? Come on. Oh, thank goodness. I had to see the serving size, 2 cups. Don't tell me 1. That's rude. Texture is so fun, so beautiful. The caramel's amazing. Doesn't stick to the dentures. I don't have dentures, in case you're wondering. And it's not like, you know how some things with the chocolate, they'll have sea salt and whatnot? With the Celtic sea salt on here, I'm guessing that's with the caramel. Either way, it's not salty, so you're good. This is Celtic sea salt caramel that's been wrapped in real milk chocolate for a buttery, chocolatey, one-of-a-kind experience you'll never forget. My mouth won't stop salivating. She liked it. It's a 5 out of 5. No doubt about it. 5 out of 5. You need to bring that home. Or maybe you don't, because it's really good. And you might want to eat the whole bag. But there's no shame in that. Go for it. By the way, it is gluten-free, and it says it's kosher dairy and 100% natural ingredients. Well, hot dog. I like this one a lot. She's really good. Way to go. High five. What do I want to try next? I kind of want to go to these overnight oats since we did the chia. Chia. I can't help it. It will always be in my mind. Always. How many of you had a chia pet like long time ago when it first came out? Did you love it? No. And you got to cut its hair. Feel really powerful. Okay. Mush has the 15-gram protein overnight oats. And these flavors, I haven't seen them before. We have the flavors of French vanilla, chocolate brownie, and apple pie. Ooh, and 15 grams of protein, good source of fiber, gluten-free, no added sugar. They're ready to eat. So if you just need a little something quick, this is the way we go. It's hard to get into it. I feel like, God, okay. Look at that. So you get 4 of each flavor. Beautiful. Which one should we start with? I'm going to start with French vanilla. Well, let's just get everybody out here. Come on out. The water is fine. Okie dokie, pokey wokey. French vanilla. Clean ingredients, great energy. Always be cool. Keep refrigerated. Noted. Looks very brown. Whoa. Okay. Very brown for a French vanilla. Let's stir it. Ooh, yeah. It's a good idea to stir. Because there's kind of like this layer on the top. And all the oats are down at the bottom. Okay, let's sniff test. What? That doesn't smell like anything. Okay. Now, what is that? Something's going on here and I like it. Vanilla extract, sea salt, cinnamon. Okay, there is cinnamon in here and I could tell. They use dates to sweeten her up. Milk protein isolate, rolled oats, almond milk. Well, that's pretty simple. Sea salt. Okay, a little bit of that protein, milk protein isolate flavor on the end. That's how they're getting 15 grams of protein in here. I like the kind of cinnamoniness. My tongue went, no, I got dead tongue. I can't even say that. I got dead tongue. Dead tongue? Does that sound right? Anyway, I don't know that I taste a whole lot of vanilla, but the cinnamon is nice, not too cinnamony. And then the protein part, okay, it's there. It's fine. Next up, how about apple pie? I bet this one has cinnamon too. It sure does. Apple puree concentrate. There are also apples in here. Okay, cinnamon, sea salt. See, I was surprised at the brownness, but I think it's just the cinnamon. Kind of looks like melty peanut butter. It's not going to taste like that though. Okay, here we go. Whoa, whoa, too much. Settle down. Yeah, that is appley cinnamony. Okay. It's got a little bit of like a moment of tang and saltiness, which sea salt is in here. That protein isolate, I think, is what's throwing me off. It's not terrible. Like, I would probably eat it, but there's a little bit of an aftertaste. You know how I feel about aftertaste. I would say I like it better than the French vanilla. I like the appliness. I don't really feel any apple chunks in there if there are supposed to be. It says apples, which is apples, apple juice, concentrate. Okay. I'm going to rate these at the end. Okay, last one is chocolate brownie. This looks like the stuff left over at the end of beans when you get them out of a can sometimes, or maybe pudding. All right, I'll give it pudding. Oh, hey, the chocolate one's got a lot more topping before you get to the oats. This one's a messy fella. Maybe you leave it on your counter for a few minutes in the morning time or whenever you want to eat it. Just let it sit on your counter for just, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Oh, golly, this does not look well. Do you understand? I'm not going to say what I think it looks like, but I'm a little bit scared. Okay. I smell chocolate pudding. It's got a weird protein brownie vibe. I don't know that I prefer this one very much, but I feel like maybe some of you would think it was okay. Oh, no. Oh, there's little sayings on the top. What's it say? Learning has no limits. Did you know that? It's true. Kindness is magic. What's the other one say? These are like the Dove candies, aren't they? Action feeds motivation. True story. Which, can I just tell you, do you see what I'm wearing today? I did a 10-mile race today, my very first race and my very first time running 10 miles. Woohoo! Okay. Well, okay, let's put these in order. Okay, we got winner. If we're going to have a winner, it's going to be the apple pie one. It's maybe 3.5 out of 5. And then the next one would be the French vanilla. And that's probably like 3 out of 5. And then Mr. Chocolate is, I don't prefer it, but that doesn't mean you won't, but I'm going to probably say 1 out of 5. I didn't enjoy it, and I wanted to stop eating it after the first bite, but I often like to do 2 bites just to make sure. I regretted that second bite. Okay, so there's that one. Do with that information as you choose. What do we want to try next? We had 2 new bakery items come out this week at our Costco. The butter cinnamon sugar loaf. And this one is going for $9.99 for the whole beautiful thing. And I bet warmed up would be heavenly. Should we warm it up? Probably should. I feel like that's a good idea. Comes in a huge muffin majigger. What do they call that? Coffee filter? Why does that smell like that? Hold on, stop. Whoa, that threw me off for a second. I got really scared. I like to cut mine. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, also, by the way, some of you say that your bakery items at your Costco are dry. Some of mine have been dry, but nothing that a little warm up couldn't fix. And then other ones, like that you say are really dry, at my place are not. So I'm really sorry that that is your experience. I'm still going to taste test this and hope for the best. I want you to see the inside. I don't know. The smell of this is throwing me off. I don't know if I like it. I'm going to go heat it up because I feel like that should be a good thing to do. This softened it up quite beautifully. We definitely have to have the topping because that's where the cinnamon sugar is hanging out. Does that have almond extract in it? No, it has a little bit of an almondy flavor to it. Warming it up really softened it. So no dry bread going on over here. Why does that taste like almond? The cinnamon and sugar flavor is nice. And actually the cake part or the loaf part is pretty good too. I wasn't sure how nice and cinnamony sugary it would be, but it's actually pretty good. I want to take a third bite. Interesting. That bite had much less in terms of almondy flavor and more buttery. I kind of like it like a lot. And I would definitely want myself a cup of coffee or tea and sit down and get to it. Yes, I think that was quite delicious. Warm it up. See if that helps some of your Costco stuff. I don't know if it will, but it's just a thought. So I'm going to say this tastes really great. I would go, even with the almond flavor in the middle that's no longer there at that third bite, I'm going to say 5 out of 5. I'm pretty happy about that. Way to go, Costco. Okay, next one. This one is also new. Never mind the magic behind, never mind the man behind the curtain. I don't want you to see all that. It's a mess. Triple chocolate loaf. Okay, it's like chocolate upon chocolate with some more chocolate and then a little white chocolate. If this isn't good, let's all just go home and cry, huh? Don't make it a saddie. Now, I heard from one of you when I did my What's New video saying either you tried it or somebody you know tried it and they said it was not good. I was like, no, I've already bought it. But you know what? I got to know for myself. Oh my word, this feels decadent. This feels delicious, but maybe it's not. Should we warm this one up too? Ooh, she's messy. That's okay. She does have an interesting chocolate smell. And I got it all over. What can you do? Wow, it smells really good. Is that chocolate chips in there? Yes, it is. Okay, so it's like chocolate with chocolate chips with a chocolate ganache icing with the chocolate twirlies. How about we do this? How about we do both? We do a little bit of it not warmed up and then we do it warmed up. That's probably a good, scientific way. My hypothesis is it will be chocolatey. Too much? Yeah, I'm too much. Mm. Okay, when I saw this, I thought, oh, it could be really good or it could not. Like it could have one of those weird chocolate store-bought type things going on. I'm going to warm it up a tiny bit, but something about this is telling me she might be a 5 out of 5. But I'm going to warm it up first. I heated it up just a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, but it got a little bit melty, which, yeah. Can you imagine us all sitting with a fork? Megan, where's your fork? I don't know. Oh, that got. Mm-hmm. Listen, different strokes for different folks, but this is a 5 out of 5. It's delicious. I love it. A little warmed up, not too much because it'll be too much, but that is nice. Ooh, I like it. Last but not least, we are going to try the fudge. And this was an investment. $14.99, peanut butter chocolate fudge. This better taste good. Or I don't know what I'm going to do. There's not anything I can do other than blame myself for picking it up and trying it, but I want to try it for all of us. We need to know. Now, some of you, listen, don't get cranky at me and say, oh, homemade's better with everything. I understand, but not everybody can do that. So sometimes this, oh, whoa, that is a little peanut butter. Sometimes people can't do that or don't have the time or the desire. Like, we're going to be okay. Okay. I am going to take a small little piece out of this because you know how fudge is. Fudge is not something that's easy to overeat, in my opinion, because it's like, whoa, it's a lot. I did buy the stuff to make fudge, and not peanut butter fudge, though. Just fudge with marshmallows in it. We'll find out. Check out the chocolate layer on there. Wow, pretty. Okay. It's going to be all in my teeth. Prepare yourself. Okay, hold on. This is what I will say. The peanut butter is nice in that sometimes peanut butter flavored things, they use some kind of weird peanut butter. I don't know what it is, but it's odd. This one, I feel like it tastes like a good peanut butter. The chocolate is not very strong. I even did like a whole palate cleanse thing after this chocolate because I knew that's a lot of chocolate to come into this. Let's go for another bite. Hold on. It's not a really strong flavor. It's not a bad flavor, but it's not super strong either with the peanut butter or the chocolate. Really, the chocolate's like, are you even there? Hello. Feels pretty good. It just isn't, it's not punchy. Should it be punchy? I feel like it should, at least a little bit more than that. No weird aftertaste, which is a positive. I really want this to work. Do you see what I'm doing? I'm like trying to talk myself into like, no, this is better than you think, Megan. It's not bad at all. It's like there's not a lot of depth of flavor. Yeah, it smells like the good peanut butter too. Okay, one more bite. Just sometimes you need a bite or two, and then your taste buds wake up and go, oh, okay. Okay, more peanut buttery on that third bite. I like it more now. See, you know how it is when you're a kid and your parents like, you need to take at least 2 bites of that new thing. Because your brain needs a hot minute to think it through. Well, that really changes my rating. I'm going to say it's a 3.5, closer to a 4. But the chocolate flavor could be a little more chocolatey, or the chocolate layer could be more chocolatey. But the peanut butter is nice. Is it worth $14.99? I don't know, folks. Maybe not. I'd feel better if it was like half that price, but maybe I don't know what all goes into this. So maybe that is the right kind of a price. Now, this is a hefty feller. Like, you're getting a lot. Does it tell us how much it is? This is 1 pound, 9 ounces. So that's over 1.5 pounds, just over, of fudge. You know those little fudge shops when you go on vacation and they're like charge you an arm and a leg? They're good though, aren't they? That's kind of what they're doing here. But maybe there's a reason for that. Yeah, I would say 3.5, kind of a 4. Would I buy it for $14.99 other than to taste test it for you? I don't think I would. Yeah, let's get that down, like $8.99 even. Could we go $9.99? Okay, friends, I think we've had some interesting ones. Brown sugar cinnamon loaf, the triple chocolate loaf, the overnight oats, They're hiding because they're a little bit ashamed. Not my favorite, but you might love it. This guy, where's the flavors? What's going on with you, little overnight oat and chia? You're going to have to add your own flavors, so you might as well just make it yourself. And then the caramel custard. Yes, I liked those so much. Wow, what an interesting time we've had, friends. You've got some things that you can bring to the party if you so desire it, or something to have around for your morning guests. How many of you do morning stuff during the holidays? We typically do lunch or a little bit later. I mean, with our kids, we might do a little breakfast something. But with everybody else, usually it's a little later. I think one time we did it early. What were we thinking? We were crazy. Anyway, thanks guys so much for hanging out with me. If you love knowing what's new at Sam's Club, Costco, and Aldi, plus you love product reviews, I'd love for you to subscribe and come be a part of the channel. If you haven't already, check out my most recent What's New at Costco video. You can see everything here, plus a whole bunch more in that video. And you can check out last week's product review video and see all the fun that we had taste testing those things. So you guys have an amazing day, and I will talk with you really soon. Toodaloo!